My parents invited 30 relatives to my birthday dinner just to publicly disown me. 4 days later, they were calling 50 times a day, begging me to come back. I turned 32 last Saturday. My mom called me 2 weeks before and said she wanted to throw me a birthday dinner at their house. My whole family would be there. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, about 30 people total. I was shocked because my parents never did anything like this for me before. My younger sister Amy got huge parties every year, but I always just got a card with $20 in it. I should have known something was wrong. I showed up at 6 p.m. wearing a nice dress I bought just for the occasion. Everyone was already there. Nobody wished me happy birthday when I walked in. They just stared at me. My mom stood up from her chair and walked to the wall where our family photos hung. She grabbed every picture that had me in it and ripped them down one by one. Then she walked to the trash can and threw them all away while everyone watched in silence. "You are a worthless failure who drained us dry," she said. Every single person in the room just stared. My dad pulled out an envelope and handed it to me. Inside was an itemized bill for $114,000. "This is every cent we wasted raising you," he said. "Pay it back or never contact us again." My hands were shaking as I looked at the list. They charged me for food, clothes, school supplies, even my childhood bedroom. They calculated rent for 18 years. My sister Amy walked over with a smile on her face. She picked up my car keys from the table where I had set them down. "Dad already transferred the title to me," she said. "I paid for that car myself. Every single payment for 3 years came out of my bank account. But my dad had put his name on the title when I was 22 because he said it would help with insurance rates." Then I noticed someone sitting in the corner. My boss, Richard. "Your parents explained everything to me," he said. "How you have been lying on your timesheets and stealing from the company. Clear out your desk Monday." I never stole anything. I never lied on a single timesheet in my life. I looked around the room at all my relatives. Some looked uncomfortable. Most looked satisfied. My grandmother was smiling. I did not say a word. I walked out the front door. I called an Uber from the sidewalk and went home to my apartment. The apartment I paid for with my own money. The apartment my parents did not know about because I never told them I moved. For 3 years, I had been keeping secrets from my family. Not because I was ashamed, but because I knew exactly who they were. I work in finance. I make good money. Very good money. But I never told my parents about my promotions or raises. They thought I was still making $40,000 a year. The truth is, I make $175,000, and I had been saving most of it. But here's the part they did not know. 2 years ago, my dad lost his job. He came to me crying, saying they would lose the house. I quietly paid off their entire mortgage. $80,000 gone from my savings. I did not tell them it was me. I set it up through a lawyer and made it look like a bank error in their favor. Last year, my mom needed surgery. Insurance would not cover all of it. I paid the $34,000 balance anonymously through the hospital billing department. When Amy could not afford her wedding last spring, I paid the vendors directly. $28,000 for a party where she did not even save me a single seat at the family table. I did all of this because I thought they loved me and just did not know how to show it. I was wrong. The Monday after my birthday, I did not clear out my desk. Instead, I walked into Richard's office with my lawyer. Turns out you cannot fire someone based on lies from their parents without any proof or investigation. Richard turned pale when my lawyer mentioned wrongful termination. I still have my job. Richard does not. On Tuesday, I called my lawyer again. I wanted the mortgage payment back. Since I had all the records, I put a lien on their property for $80,000. On Wednesday, I contacted the hospital. I explained that I wanted to reverse my anonymous payment and have the bill sent to the patient. My mom received a new bill for $34,000 on Thursday. On Friday, I sent Amy wedding vendors a letter from my lawyer explaining that my payment was a loan and not a gift. I had documentation showing it came from my account. I gave her 90 days to pay me back the full $28,000. By Saturday, my phone started ringing. My mom called first, then my dad, then Amy, then aunts and uncles and cousins. 50 calls a day for a week. They figured out it was me. They figured out that the daughter they called worthless had been carrying them financially for years. My dad left a voicemail saying the bank was threatening to take the house. My mom left one crying about the hospital bills. Amy sent a text saying I ruined her credit. I did not respond to any of them. I blocked them all. 30 people watched my family try to destroy me on my birthday. 30 people said nothing. Now those same people are sending me messages saying I should forgive and move on, that I am being too harsh. I am not being harsh. I am just done being invisible. They wanted me gone. Now I am.